Hello, this is Sudarshana Starshine Star. Well, I didn't expect to put out another clip today. It's in the evening. It's still a beautiful Tuesday, July 9th, and it's still 2024. But I do have something to put out. I'm not going to say specifically. I want to get more into the clip, and I always like to start all of my clips with the opening prayers, which are in Telugu and Sanskrit, and they're short. It's the Guru Mantra, the Ganesha Mantra, and the Gayatri Mantra. And this is to bless and protect and inspire and uplift you, me, and this clip. All right. Om, Om, Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmahi Sri Guruvena Namaha. Om Suklam Bhadataram Vishnum, Sishivarnam Chatubhujam, Prasanavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Prashantaye. Om Bhur Suvah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, I'm going to be reading. I'm going to have to do some spelling here. And I think you know why. Things need to be spelled sometimes. This is an article from yesterday, July 8th, 2024, by Michael Baxter. And the title of his article, let's see, I think I'm just going to have to spell it. It is a Marines Ambush, and then F-E-M-A, ahead of Hurricane Beryl in South Texas. And here's the article. A federal emergency management agency, which is F-E-M-A, Advanced Disaster Relief Team, predictably arrived in South Texas Sunday morning ahead of Hurricane Beryl and was greeted by a white hat welcoming committee brandishing RIFLES and conveying an inimical ultimatum: surrender or DIE. As the monstrous storm began its shift to the northeast last week and a Texas landfall seemed imminent, white hats at U.S. Army Cyber Command and Marine Corps Forces Cyberspace Command heightened digital surveillance on FEMAS's D.C. headquarters and Region 6 office in Denton, Texas, anticipating the persistent cowards would once again use the storm as an excuse to plunder and terrorize citizens. And I'm going to interrupt this article reading for just a moment to say, as you can see on my YouTube, which my YouTube channel is called It's the Dazzling of the Light, or you can just go to YouTube and type in at Sudarshana Starshine Star to access all the clips there. And you'll see, scrolling down the videos, you'll see when I've addressed some things according to natural disasters and FEMA. And I laid out, and it was laid out in no uncertain terms, that FEMA is really, they're really pirates in the truest sense of the word. They're supposed to be protecting we the people in the United States of America in case of disasters and different things. But what they have been doing is they see where the disasters are happening. I can't say natural because a very few of them seem to be natural, and a lot of them are created using weather weapons. So they know what's going to happen. So they go there ahead of time And then when the people have everything gone, their houses smashed, everything smashed, maybe, family members unalived, animals unalived, huge flooding or fires or all this stuff. They go to people and people think, oh, great, FEMA is coming to help. So they just stand there, waiting for the help. And then when FEMA comes in their boats or their SUVs or however their helicopters, however they're coming in, they go up to the people who have been devastated and they take everything. They confiscate all GUNS. They take all AMMO. They search the ruins of the home, or if there's a home still standing, for all gold, all jewelry, all cash. They demand it. And they're pirates for real. And they have unalived many people. And they're very vicious. And they are very evil. So just wanted to insert that here. All right. As an excuse to plunder or terrorize citizens, FEMAS's unyielding tenacity continues to surprise white hat leaders, a source in General Eric M. Smith's office told Real Raw News. The diametrically opposed entities skirmished 16 times in April, May, and June as unprecedented tornado outbreaks laid waste to entire communities in the Great Plains and the South. Despite suffering heavy casualties, FEMA kept sending lambs to be slaughtered. White hats decimated FEMA at every turn while suffering only minor casualties themselves. Real Raw News previously covered a few of this spring's engagements, but reporting on each would be overwhelming. Our source said U.S. Marines tallied 4 more enemy KILLSs yesterday morning after a Beechcraft King Air ferrying a FEMA logistics specialist and 10 armed agents landed at Conroe North Houston Regional Airport. The Marines, he added, had foreknowledge of the flight and had set up an ambush 2 miles south of the airport, while spotters vigilantly watched the runway for approaching air traffic. At approximately 4:30 a.m., a bus owned by the Texas Division of Emergency Management, which is called TDED, unaffiliated with FEMA, met the King Air on the tarmac. However, TDEDS's presence at the airfield was proof that at least some within the department were in league with the feds and therefore equally liable. FEMA deplaned and boarded the bus, which then left the airport in the direction of Interstate 45. Had their mission been successful, they would have driven a short distance to Houston proper, where they would have waited out the storm, ascertained the hardest hit areas, and summoned reinforcements. But a spike strip Marines had stretched across the road at the last moment cut FEMAS's trip short. The spikes punctured the front tires, and the bus skidded to a halt, suddenly surrounded by 18 gung-ho devil dogs who commanded the stunned passengers to place their weapons on the deck and exit the bus with their fingers interlaced over their heads. The driver, presumably a TDED employee, freaked out, wheeling his arms and screaming, "What the F is this?" as he dashed out the door. Mistaking panic for aggression, a Marine fired his weapon and dropped the frenzied driver, the shots causing hysteria among the passengers, who wouldn't leave the bus for fear of being MURDERED. "You MURDERED our driver," a FEMA agent shouted, his melon, a tempting target, visible past the open door. The lead Marine told him no one else had to DIE that day if they surrendered immediately. The visibly frantic agent asked the Marines for time, saying he needed 10 minutes to speak with fellow agents. I'll need to call, oh wait, he needed 10 minutes to speak with fellow agents to calm their agita. I'll be generous. You have 2 minutes, the lead Marine said. Boisterous voices on the bus became loud enough to hear, and the agent seemed embroiled in a heated debate over whether to admit defeat or DIE fighting. Amid the chaos, a shot rang out. An obviously inexperienced agent who probably never before handled a firearm had shot point blank at a closed window. The glass remained remarkably intact, but only until the Marines returned fire and sent dozens of rounds into it. The idiotic agent and 2 comrades caught a faceful of lead and glass. The remaining agents implored the Marines to cease fire and toss their weapons out the door. The surviving agents were subdued and taken into custody. Interrogations are underway. They had a cache of weapons in the luggage compartment and a refrigerated cooler with 1,500 unlabeled pre-filled syringes. The prisoners say it's insulin, but we're waiting on a chemical analysis. In closing, he said, white hats must now investigate TDED to determine the scope of their involvement, and that Marines will remain in hurricane-ravaged areas watching for further FEMA activity. Hurricane Beryl spun ashore early Monday, leaving 2 million South Texas households without power and spawning killer tornadoes in Louisiana. All right, that's the end of the article. I know it might have been aggravating to have me spell everything out like some kind of a kindergarten teacher or something, but in this time and when I want to put things on social media, I'm already really shadow banned and I don't want to spell it out. You have to sometimes spell it out, even if you don't want to spell it out. So that's the end of that. And please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, depending on which platform you're watching this from. I will put it on my TikTok as well, which is Mahakali Yeshua 9. The username is @StarshineStar909. So I really thank you for helping me to grow these channels. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So in closing, I'm going to close this with a prayer in Sanskrit and Telugu. And what I'm saying is, God bless all beings in all worlds. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. We're all looking forward to that, no doubt. But first, we have to stand and fight this righteous battle. It's necessary. It's very necessary. But we're all looking forward to peace. I'm sending you all my love and hugs. God bless you and yours. I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.